Well, folks, it's time to get the 411 on the 2017 project from Shinyribs called I Got Your Medicine. Here's Kevin Russell with the story on that album.
So on this record, I decided to get a producer, a good buddy of mine out of Mississippi, Jimbo Mathus, great singer-songwriter in his own right. The first time he had heard me with the Tijuana Trainwreck horns, he grabbed me after that show. He's like, "Man, listen here, baby brother, we got to make a record. We got to make a record." So, about the time I was reading this book about this great studio in Houston, Texas, SugarHill Recording Studios. It's the oldest recording studio in the United States. 75 years old, that place is. So much great music has been made there. It's a storied, great institution. So I've been enamored with swamp pop music, which is that regional music from down around Southeast Texas, Southwest Louisiana. It's basically R&B played by people from the Gulf Coast. It's been informing a lot of what I do lately. And so I call this my swamp pop record because I got Jimbo to come from Mississippi and be my pappy daily, and we went into that room there at SugarHill and did it all live, just the way they did in the old days. You know, the drums and the piano are in the same room. There's a lot of bleed, but you'd be amazed. It just sounds great. You know, we were all playing and singing at the same time, literally, which is not what happens in recording world today much. There's a few people that still do it. And so I thought this band, as good as we are live, we could do it.
I got your medicine. I got your medicine. I got your medicine. Now it's all right. Say, baby, now it's all right.
There's a Ted Hawkins song on there. A lot of people who know me know that I'm a big fan of Ted Hawkins, who's a great songwriter who lived up until the early 90s. So there's one of his songs on there that we kind of give the swamp pop treatment to. It's a really great classic song called I Gave Up All I Had. There's some really funny stuff, keeping in the theme of medicine. There's a song about a man waking up in the ambulance. This is called, I'm in the ambulance. How did I get here? There's a classic soul kind of heartbreaking ballad on there called I Knew All Along, you know, about lovers leaving and the only solace he can take in it is that he knew all along. Like I knew this was gonna happen. I predicted this. So it came out great. The engineer, Steve Christensen, works at SugarHill there. He's a Grammy-winning engineer. And I worked with him on my first Shinyribs record. He mixed that first record. That's how I knew him. And always had in the back of my head I'd go to SugarHill and work with him. I'm glad we finally got to do that.
And if you get high on it,